If I climb the ladder, I can get above ground. No, I guess not. We just got here. And this creepy... Wait, why is there a back? Weird. I don't particularly like that. Eek! What are you eeking about? I suddenly shrieks pitifully and stops in her tracks. Mr. Yashiki. What is that? What is what? I don't see anything. She shakily points and I shine the light that way. What do you mean? Is that hair? Something dark and long is clinging to the wall. But you don't need to have that kind of reaction. Is that human hair? But what's it doing here? Oh, great! What's it doing here? No comment, huh? It's very long. Oh, yeah, I don't enjoy that. Oh my fucking lord. I don't enjoy that. Wait, is there more? Oh god, there's more. Oh, great. This place sure is pleasant. The wall has been discolored by water stains and dust. Going by the fading, it's got to be old. Okay, let's save before we possibly enter that creepy ass room. It's an old-fashioned, though well-built iron door. The paint is chipping in places, so it must be pretty old. Whoa, that door looks ancient. I had no idea there was a place like this under the ground. Oh, could this be some kind of lab? Why is your first thought that? How can she say stuff like that with a straight face? Sure, her innocence is cute, but I get the feeling she's not particularly bright. You're so rude. Your inner thoughts are so rude. I'm sorry, did I say something bad? No, it's not that. Yeah, you said something dumb. I give it an eye and reach for the doorknob. Oh, great, it's locked. It's locked. Of course it is. I know, that's how I feel at this point. Let's go. I don't want to stay here long, so... I never get to finish what I'm saying. Why? What the frack? That was the weirdest scream ever. An old man jumps out from the iron door, yelling strangely. Hey, where are you folks from? What are you doing on my turf, huh? Oh, I guess someone lives here. Wait a minute, you have a Love and Hero shirt or something? He's smirking, but his tone is serious. Just then, I smell an odd stench. He's stanky? It seems this old man is a homeless guy who's living down here. Nothing really. That's right. We haven't done anything. I know she's trying to back me up, but she definitely doesn't sound convincing. This underground shelter isn't a place for irresponsible layabouts like yourselves. Speak for yourself. Understand? So leave my turf alone and get out of here. Somebody's rude. He disappears behind the iron door. And it sounds like he's carefully locked it up again. Well, that was weird. Man, that surprised me. I wasn't expecting a person to come out. I was expecting a monster to come out. Oh, do you think that guy was homeless? Yeah. Maybe not something you ponder out loud though. Could it be she's never seen one before? How? Still, that old man. Why did he pop out just to warn us? If the door was locked, then he shouldn't have to worry about being disturbed. What was that? Some kind of weird revelation I just had. But if I don't know why, then I should probably just do as he says. Let's go. He might come yell at us again. Yeah. Okay, well... That's freaking weird. I guess I should go back to the weird place with all the human hair. Don't know why there's a dude living here though. Another dead end? Looks like a door though, that wall. It's emitting a strange red light. Large iron box. Judging from its corrosion, it must have been made a long time ago. Everything is ancient down here. I slip my hands underneath the lid and pull with all my might. It pops open with an unexpectedly loud noise. There are a few tools inside, along with what looks like a notebook. People keep the strangest thing in the strangest places. Wow, it was full of stuff. What does the notebook say? Probably something horrific. I flip through the notebook with eye. The lettering is very fine. It's impossible to read in such a dark place. Well, I guess back to the mansion we go. But what concerns me even more is... what's that smell? A bizarre stench invades my nose, like a mix between tallow, perfume, and blood. It doesn't take me long to figure out that it's coming from the notebook. Gross. These notebooks always have the nastiest smells. I can't believe you're holding it. Could you maybe put it away? I think I might puke. I know, I really wish we would bring like gloves so I don't have to touch everything with my hands. I put the notebook in my bag for now. My bag is probably stanky too. The smell might permeate the other items, but some sacrifices are necessary. We've seen just about everything we can. It seems to be an underground shelter. But with the solid concrete walls, it's not quite like your standard shelter. Well, we didn't find anything on spirits or that woman in a white robe. You just jinxed us, girl. Now she's gonna chase us down this corridor. At least the notebook shows some promise. Too bad we couldn't get more out of that old guy. What's behind that door anyway? Probably nothing good. From the moment we entered the shelter, it's been hard to breathe. Like there's a noose tightening around my neck. I thought it was because of the still air, but that might not be the only reason. How's that guy living down here then? Something in my head throbs. This place, it holds some kind of horrible secret. Every place does. I'm almost sure of it. Do I somehow know this underground shelter? Well, that's not good. How ominous. Mr. Yashiki? You're kind of spacing out. You okay? You look pale too. I'm fine. It's nothing. What's going on? Are you starting to lose your memory or maybe recover your memory? The air in here is pretty bad. No surprise you're feeling sick. Let's head back up for now. We return to the entrance and begin climbing the rickety ladder. Oh, we made it out safe. When we climb out of the manhole, the breeze that brushes my cheek is refreshing. The unpleasant air that hounded us underground starts to disperse. Ah, Miss I finally found you. Is it the fortune teller? Wow, you dress very interestingly. I'm glad to see you are safe. Oh, Madam Yasuoka. Good morning, great to see you. But what are you doing here? Also, it's not morning? I went to Miss Kujo's mansion, but no one answered the door. Well, there's no one home technically. I then got your email, so I came here. Still, it is hard to believe that Miss Kujo has passed away. How do you know? This seems to be the woman that I keeps mentioning. The thick layers of makeup make it hard, but going by her voice, she must be pretty old. Toako Yasuoka. You must be Mr. Yashiki. Well, how'd she get all this info? She just said no one was home. Did she talk to Mary? I read about you and your mark in Miss I's email. Oh, I see. She's exposed all her details in the email. It seems you've been working hard to help those who have the mark. Yasuoka, how much do you know about the mark? Good question. I'm sure I know less than what you are hoping I do. Miss Kujo told me about a scar like that, and asked what I knew of it. Oh. That's unfortunate. I was hoping for more. I assume it's some sort of curse. Though I never thought it would be the work of inhuman spirits. Or that I would become a victim. Yasuoka rolls up her sleeve, revealing the mark on her arm. I've lived long enough already. I have no attachments to this world. But Miss I is still young. Do everything you can to save her. I can't promise anything, but I'll try. I'll need your help as well. I heard you have spiritual powers. Oh, I can't wait to see how high her spiritual powers is. Mr. Yashiki, don't sound so suspicious. I don't care about spirits or ghosts, but she's definitely the real deal. Haha, it's natural to be doubtful. It's best to not tangle with spirits if you want to live in peace. However, Mr. Yashiki, you seem to have some spiritual powers of your own. Oh, do I know? Have you experienced something no one else has? I mean, a lot. Don't know which specific thing you're talking about. The mysterious voice I hear every so often suddenly comes to mind. I mention it to her. Intriguing. John Dark was famous for hearing the voice of God. I don't think it's the voice of God. But usually it's only spirit whispers. It may be an evil spirit or ghost. But even the soul of someone who loves you or even the soul of someone who loves you trying to save you. Okay, who's that? I lost all my memory. If it's trying to help, I appreciate it if it could give clearer hints for realsies. I can do nothing about that. Humans and souls live separately. Imagine a long-distance radio signal. Static can garble the message. A soul protecting the one it loves. Ah, how romantic. Mr. Yashiki, do you have any idea who that soul could be? I don't know who it could be. I feel like the rabbit might be Sayakujo though. There's no one I don't have any memories, or there's no way I would. Even if I did, it's not like there's a way that I'd be able to know. So, what's your plan now? I don't know, go back and read the notebook? The stinky notebook? We were going to head back to the mansion. We need to report to Mary, after all. Oh, and who might that be? A doll. One that talks even. A talking doll. Not so strange when you consider it's the Kujo family we're discussing. She's not surprised at all. Guess it pays to specialize in the supernatural sometimes. It pays, literally. Shall we head to the mansion? I'm intrigued by this Mary. I'm intrigued as well. I do wonder where she comes from. It seems like Mary herself doesn't even know. We're like done here, right? Okay, let's just go back. As Yasuoka climbs out of the car, her gaze turns nostalgic as she looks around. It's been a long time. About 20 years now. Back 2 generations of family heads. And how old is Sayakujo? Back 2 family heads? That seems like a really long time. You've known them a long time then. It hasn't been that long. I had a falling out with Murasame, the second last head, and cut ties with him. They didn't even invite me to Murasame's funeral. The last head, Masumune, and Saya were kids the last time I saw them. Who are these people? Imagine my surprise when Saya contacted me a month ago. Like, are they her siblings, or are these like all like parents of parents? Because that means they keep dying really young. Wait a second. First it was Murasame, then it was Masamune, and the current head is Sayakujo, right? There have been 3 heads in 20 years? I know, that's what I'm saying. They keep dying young. That's right. Yasuoka grimaces. Yeah, that is a grimace. That's quite a grimace. That family is known for their short lives. Accidents or heart attacks. Very few have lived full lives. They've been cursed. And now their family line has ended. Gossips say their family is cursed. So Sayakujo didn't escape that fate either. It's probably just coincidence, but there's something about this mansion that tells me I shouldn't be so sure. So sure of what? If it really is a curse, what's causing it? Probably the Buddha statues? Could it be divine wrath? Miss Ai? You've been staring this whole time. Something the matter? Is she losing her memories already? Well, there's something. Mr. Yashiki? Does the Kujo family keep animals out in the yard? Is it that rabbit again? No, I don't think so. Oh. Then that black rabbit is odd. That rabbit's back again? It's gotta be Sayakujo. But what is it doing here? Where did it go? I think it was headed for the building. It has something in its mouth. What was it? I don't know. It's too dark, and it was far away. You know that rabbit, Mr. Yashiki? Do you know that rabbit? Kind of. I tell them about the black rabbit I've seen in my investigations. Mary said that it has some sort of spirit residing in it. And now it's suddenly here. What could that mean, I wonder? Uh-oh, what's happening? All at once my heart starts pounding. I have a bad feeling about this. At my mansion? At my safe place? Like something terrible is about to happen. I find myself bolting to the entrance hall. Is something happening to Mary? Everything looks the same as usual here. Did the rabbit get inside the mansion? I mean, I thought it was a friendly spirit. I quickly scan the room for it. Oh no, Mary's gone. What the frick? Mary isn't sitting on the sofa. Well, considering she can't walk, someone kidnapped her. Mr. Yashiki. Over there, in the corner. I turn in the direction Ai is pointing. What happened? I'm scared. What's going on? Ai's voice has an audible shake in it. What happened? How the hell should I know? I have to force the words out of my mouth. My voice shakes like hers. What's happening? I'm scared. Yasuoka is silent. Did they kill Mary? How can this be? Wait, why does she have blood? What the Wait, what? Wait, hold up. Oh, her body is totally like torn up. Why is there blood? That's blood, right? What the hell? What? Mary lies on the ground, tragically broken. The fuck, rabbit? I mean, I guess the rabbit was trying to warn us, but what the hell? Her beautiful face is smashed to pieces. But this must have been a spirit, right? Maybe... Wait, the rabbit's also dead? Oh, I didn't even notice that. Too many similar colors. Next to her lies the rabbit. I'm confused. But we literally just saw. How could it have died already? Its head is twisted unnaturally. Fresh blood stains the floor. Oh, that's why there's blood. I thought it was Mary's blood, so I was really confused. Hey, Mary? Well, I don't know. What? Mary and the Black Rabbit. Frightened by the mysterious tragedy that took place at Kujo. Why did this happen? I call out to her, daring to hope. I don't think this was something I did, because we didn't do anything yet. But I only get silence in response. Why did the rabbit die as well? Like, this literally just happened. Mary is dead. But is she though? Though I don't know if you say that for a doll. Maybe she's not dead. Maybe there was a spirit inside her and the spirit has just been, released into the air, so to speak. Although I don't know what the heck happened to the rabbit, because wasn't the rabbit also a spirit? After that, oh my god, now I truly am alone in this mansion. I and Yasuoka helped me pick up Mary's remains as well as the rabbits. I'm so confused. And we didn't even learn what spirit we're dealing with in this chapter yet, right? What the hell? This mansion is not even safe. I thought this was a safe place, dude. We work in complete silence, no one daring to speak a word. This is too big of a shocker. No more Mary to brief me on my investigations? What the hell? Mary is gone. I'll have to face spirits and then mark without her help from now on. I can't! This is too tough. Terror and dread threaten to consume me. Will I even be able to hunt down spirits like I've been doing? I know, exactly. That's how I feel. I need Mary to guide me. I'm lost without her. What the hell happened here? There's gotta be a way, right? This game is faking me out. There's gonna be a way for them to somehow get her spirit to go into another doll body, maybe? Remake her? Did some sort of spirit do this? We know Kujo Mansion isn't necessarily safe from spirit attacks. I thought it was. I was so wrong, apparently. In fact, Sae Kujo was killed by Haneko. That's true, I didn't realize that. I didn't realize that she was actually killed by Haneko, actually. I think maybe I forgot some information, or they weren't super clear. And why did the rabbit come here? And why did the rabbit die? So many questions. The last time I saw it was at each shrine. Did it travel all the way here after that? It's gotta be Sae Kujo's spirit, right? Sae Kujo in rabbit form tried to come and save Mary, but somehow they both got killed. And for what purpose? Mr. Yashiki, a moment please? I found this while cleaning up. Do you have any idea what it is? She hands me a key ring with a single key on it. Oh, the master key. The tag attached to it say master key. Was there a spirit attached to the master key? That's why Mary died? Somehow Mary found the key? It's the master key to the mansion. But what's it doing here? Miss Ai did say the rabbit had something in its mouth earlier. Oh, the rabbit found it. See, it's Sae Kujo! Only she could have known where the key was. It could have picked up this key ring and carried it. To Mary though? Are you saying the rabbit had the master key? It's only a guess. It's also quite possible that Mary had it herself. But Mary says she didn't know where it was. And now I'll never know, because she's gone. The truth is shrouded in darkness. We can use that key to open up any room in the mansion, right? Is there a place you want to get into? Yeah, there was this locked room. As a matter of fact, there is. Are we entering the locked room? Will we find unspeakable horrors in there? There's one place I've been unable to check. The locked room in the southeast corner of the second floor. Will I find Sae Kujo's body in there? Oh my god, every room looks the same. The room layout looks no different from that of the other guest rooms. Why is it locked though? What are those tools on the desk? They look pretty strange. That frame over there interests me. It looks like a investigation board of some kind. I like to see the photos inside. There are two places of interest. Which one should I check first? let's examine the desk first. There are a lot of weird tools. They're like... I can't even tell what they are. Are they wrenches or paintbrushes? On the desk is a word aligned with tools. There are a variety of sharp chisels and long tools that look like spatulas all in a row. Weird. What a weird place to keep tools. Next to them are bottles filled with paints and a stack of art books. What exactly were they making? The desk drawers are full of tools as well, but no documents or reports on the market like I had hoped. I picks up a chisel and studies its handle. This thing. MK is engraved on it. MK? Who the heck is MK? Sai Kujo would be SK, so... Mary? Oh. Sai's father was Murasame Kujo, and her older brother, the head before her, was Masamune Kujo. Okay, so her dad and her brother died? Either one would be MK. Yasuoka tilts her head in thought. I heard the Kujo family ancestors were tasked with making Buddha statues. I suppose either of them could have been influenced by that. That's about all we'll learn from this desk. I'll check the other spot next. Well, not particularly helpful. The picture frame contains several photos. Marionettes, wax figures, Japanese dolls. They're all photos of dolls. Okay. And one of them is... It's Mary. Hey, she's a mark! What the hell? A photo of Mary's bare frame. It looks like she was still being put together. And there's a foot there, so I don't know why her legs don't work. So if the tools on the desk are used to make dolls, then was Mary created here in the mansion? So freaky that her eyes are just open. There's a pattern on Mary's right arm. Isn't that the mark? But... did she not have it? I never saw anything like that on her arm. Weird! Can a mark appear on a doll? Plus, this one is a different color from the one us mark bearers have. Even weirder, a black mark. Ours may be red, but somehow this feels even more ominous. Did she create the curse? After examining the desk and the frame, we searched the rest of the room as well. But we come up with nothing more. Ah, that's too bad. I was expecting an amazing secret. Me too. We didn't learn anything more about spirits or the mark here. The only thing left is that diary we found in the shelter. We'll just have to place all our bets on that. Well, lame. Also, how do you know it's a diary? Every notebook is a diary. We return to the entrance hall. I pull the red notebook out of the bag I left on the floor. The flour and tallow smell assaults my nose. I feel like my olfactory senses are shriveling. Is this that stanky? What a vulgar stench. I recognize this from when we filmed on K Miyamachi North Road. It was only a brief whiff of it, so I thought I imagined the smell. But perhaps that's when I received... Yasuoka scowls at the notebook. Did this notebook curse you? If she's right, then this notebook could be connected to the spirit somehow. Inside is the contents of a woman's diary. It almost seems like it was soaked in a pool of perfume. Stains and discolorations make most of the pages unreadable. But the last page seems clean enough. The date is from half a month ago. What's it about? I don't have Mary to tell me like legends anymore. Miss Zoo? What in the heck? Gross. Creepy. No more Mary telling me urban legends. Hey, why are we back at the school again? As I await the fated day, I recall my days as a teacher. Is this one of the teachers killed by Haneko? The children call me Miss Zoo. Zoo, the keeper of the animals. Probably because I kept so many laboratory animals in the science lab. Huh. Were you a nasty lady? I got to be surrounded by my beloved animals, my cute little snakes. It was so much more fulfilling than my current boring research. But because of that foolish principal and the fire, the school was shut down. My paradise was stolen from me. I need to take back my paradise. The great Asura has bestowed upon me the wisdom I need to do that. Girl, you sound insane. Tomorrow I will die. By the great Asura's abundant mercy, I will be reborn as Miss Zoo. Miss Zoo? You wholeheartedly accept that weird nickname? Okay. So I may rebuild my paradise again. It is all as the great Asura has said. Oh, great Asura. Girl, you were crazy even before you became a spirit. Well guys, that told us nothing. The rest of the page is filled with Asura. Did she lose her sanity while writing it? Traces of kiss marks cover the names. Oh my god, girl. Go to therapy. That combined with the choking perfume? Wait, so what's the stinky smell then? The RV weight of lust is overwhelming? Oh my god. The dark passions in this notebook. Thoroughly disgusting. I agree. I love to burn it to ash immediately. I agree. So this Miss Zhu who wrote this, could she be the woman from the rumors? If she worked in a lab, that would explain the white robe. But I wonder which school she was talking about. Well, I think the Hanahiko school. She said it was her paradise. Do you have any ideas? I have a lot of ideas. Oh no, why would you ask me this? I don't remember which one it was. Was it H Elementary? I want to say it was H Elementary. Yes, I agree. It's the only abandoned school in this area that hasn't been torn down. Can I get extra spare power for getting the answer right? It may be the paradise she wrote of. If what the diary says is true, then the woman died after she wrote it. Wow, like immediately? This great Asura would have guided her transformation into Miss Zhu. I can't believe a human would choose to become a spirit of their own free will. Is that really possible? She seems fairly confident that she would be reborn. And the notebook being in the shelter might serve as supporting evidence. Is she behind that locked door? Perhaps she meant it as a farewell to her life as a human. How sentimental. Miss Zhu. So, is she the one that gave Madame Yasuoka and I our marks? That's where we found the diary, so the spirit must know the place. It would make sense that it comes and goes from there then, for whatever reason. It looks like we know where we must go next. The school? Wow, we're going back to the... we keep revisiting all these old locations. Time to go to H Elementary. The tragedy at Kojo Mansion. Ah, I can't believe this happened. I can't believe this happened. Seriously, what the heck? Wait, so I got a notebook. Strange smelling splotches. Hatchet. Oh. Dear. These things are always used for terrible things. Head has blood stains. All these things have blood stains! What the fuck? Nasty. We come back to the mansion to a shocking scene. Mary is cruelly smashed to pieces and the black rabbit lies in a pool of blood. We can only stand there in horrified silence. What was the rabbit doing here? Why did both of them die? They were our guides, our spiritual advisors. How in the world am I supposed to face spirits now? I know. I feel you, man, I feel you. While cleaning, Yasuoka finds the master key to the mansion. I guess the black rabbit had it for whatever reason. Regardless, it let us enter the locked room. Inside, we discovered that either Masamune or Murasame, former heads of the Kujo family, likely made Mary. Oh, really? But unfortunately, we found nothing on spirits or the mark like we hoped. We found a foul-smelling notebook in the underground shelter. I and Yasuoka say it smelled something similar when they were filming on Manhole Road. The notebook appears to be some teacher's diary, and the legible parts are indescribably bizarre. Tomorrow I will die, and by the great Asura's abundant mercy I will be reborn as Miss Zhu. Miss Zhu, that was the nickname of the teacher who kept a lot of lab animals. The abandoned school that's become her lab could be H Elementary. Wait, so that became her lab after it was abandoned? That's weird. The spirit who gave I and Yasuoka their marks on Manhole Road, and the woman in white who was seen carrying a Buddha statue. If they were both Miss Zhu, we need to find out who she is. We have to search H Elementary. Yes, how ominous. Even though I already been there. Okay, yeah, let's check how would you say how good her spiritual power actually is. It's not that great. Every time they're like, she has so much spiritual power, and it's only like a little bit higher. Oh my god. You guys are not that great. It's like, even Yashiki is like kind of better. Okay, anyway, so I think we'll go over her for now. Because, I don't know, she's like the spiritual medium. And then we're gonna go back to freaking H Elementary. I still can't believe Mary is gone. Like, I'm so shocked. Why would they do that? Why would they take away my spiritual guide? Who's gonna, like, walk me through all these investigations now? No one to tell me urban legends? And then when all these mark bearers leave, I'm gonna be here alone in this creepy giant mansion? And the rabbit's gone too? I'm truly so shocked. I can't believe the game would do this to me. Hopefully, Mizzou will be creepy as fuck. But yeah, let's leave this here and then we're gonna pick up our investigation in the next video. So thanks for watching and I'll talk to you soon in the next video.